Okay.
Charlie and Wendy Snellgrove have a horror story that started in their kitchen.
What did your kitchen look like when they were finished?
A nightmare.
I just cried.
And homeowners across Florida are having the same kind of nightmare.
You know, I came back from my dog walk and most of my kitchen was gone.
It all started in their Clearwater home after they put in a new garbage disposal, noticed a leak, and called a plumber.
The first thing he did after he opened up the door was thought, whoa, you've got a serious mold issue here.
He said, I can't even be in the house. I'm hypersensitive to odors, different smells. I go, I don't smell any mold.
A plumber who is hyper-allergic to mold.
Yeah.
Stuff coming in contact with water.
So it sounds kind of like a cook being allergic to food, right?
In hindsight, they say they should have smelled a rat, especially after he referred them to somebody else who stepped in.
He told us that with our insurance, we could get a whole new kitchen.
Charlie was recovering from back surgery and foggy from pain pills when they pressed him to sign something called an assignment of benefits so that they could make the decisions for him.
It's going to be fabulous, your whole new kitchen, and you're going to have a vacation.
He threw in a vacation.
Yeah, because he said it was in the policy.
Wendy said the crew showed up a few hours later and started tearing stuff apart.
Please be careful with the granite. And the guy goes, oh, I broke one. And then a few minutes later, one of the guys came to get me. He said, I broke another one.
There's what was left of their kitchen sink.
He kept on and kept on. And you know what? In the back of my mind, I thought, okay, Charlie will be better by tomorrow. We're going to cancel the contract. But guess what? You can't cancel that contract.
The insurance company challenged the claims, then came lawsuits. Insurance paid the company $4,000. The Snellgroves found a new company to rebuild their kitchen, which cost another $20,000 plus. Finally, after 18 months, it was over. Sort of.
And I put on the water and I thought, the rug's wet.
Well, the new plumber they called said that's just a loose garbage disposal, and he tightened and fixed it, which made them remember how the whole nightmare started after they put in a garbage disposal.
You think it was the garbage disposal all along?
Yeah.
Well, state lawmakers and consumer watchdogs say they're getting flooded with similar horror stories because a lot of contractors are doing the same thing, and a lot of homeowners don't know what they're signing. It's driving up all of our home insurance costs, and state law often allows it.
That's what started the whole thing.
Darlene Masturzo noticed a hot water leak in her Polk County mobile home.
They just told me not to worry, we'll take care of everything. We work directly with the insurance company and you don't have to worry about anything. And I was like, oh, I said, that sounds easy.
She wound up working with two contractors, signed AOB forms with both, allowing them to make all the decisions for her. Her heart sank when she called her insurance company.
Well, she said to me, do you realize what you signed? And I said, no, I don't. They told me that I just basically signed my rights away.
They yanked out most of her kitchen, there's where they put her sink, and tore out much of her bathroom. She said she could not live in her home for some 6 months.
What was the total cost to your insurance company?
About $42,000.
And your cost out of pocket?
About $5,000.
That's closing in on the worth of your entire home.
Yes, sir.
State lawmakers have tried to tighten the law on AOBs for years, but their plans never pass.
The business sometimes gets transacted off the House floor or off the Senate floor. And
you mean with special interests?
Sure, right?
Tampa Representative James Grant has led the push for reform. He said his prior efforts have stalled in the Senate, but he will try again with a lot of new faces in both chambers. And we got him thinking how he could also try a new approach.
I think it is fair to say that they have been able to stop progress in the Florida Senate, but that's only because the Florida Senate's letting them.
Why can't you just get an assignment of benefits from the Senate so you can make the decisions for them?
That would make for a very interesting session if they'd be willing to sign the AOB to let us handle this problem. That's the first time that's come up, and it's a brilliant idea.